Hi everybody, hope you're all well, especially to all the dads out there. This is actually Father's Day, although this won't go out on Father's Day. But you know, I hope you had a lovely day for all the great dads out there. Today I am actually cooking a Father's Day cake. There's no such thing really, it's just I've got eggs, I've got flour, I've got 3 strawberries actually, and this is what kind of prompted me to make it. A big massive tray bake. I really wanted to test make the biggest cake I can tray bake wise in the Cosori dual blaze, because you can cook directly in it, because you really do need a heating element underneath as well as on top. I have baked a cake directly in the Ninja. I'll put a link in the description to that, but I can't remember the outcome, funnily enough. I'm sure I did one. I'll have a look, and then if I did do one, I'll put a link in the description. Anyway, this one, I'm kind of going to turn it into a massive Victoria sponge if I can, because, and we'll go through the ingredients in a minute, but because, well, I've got a little bit of leftover cream. That is actually the specific reason. You know when you kind of like something rolls and you think, do you know what, this might work well. And I have those 3 strawberries, like I said before. So with Lidl, they do kind of free fruit once a month or something like that with the app. And it's actually quite good, because those strawberries would have cost me £2.99, so it's £3 saving. So that's pretty cool. I have washed them, and I've got the usual standard ingredients for a cake. So let's crack on, check the ingredients out. The rolling list will be correct this time of the ingredients, but it will be pinned in the comments and also the description, just in case. Yeah, bog standard cake, but with a twist, as in it's going to be massive, and hopefully, in fact, this is why I had this out, I'll kind of end up using this again, because I really liked this the last time, and I made the multiple level cake. Really handy tool, and I'm hoping the cake is going to be fat enough in terms of depth to be able to use that. So yeah, let's get started and check out my ingredients. So I've got my 3 strawberries, the sugar, margarine in this case, self-raising flour. I've got the old vanilla essence and 4 eggs, because this is 250 grams. I mean, the ingredients list should float up. Also, I have enough cream in there just for the middle, and I really need to use that up. Plus a little bit of milk to sort of for the batter. So let's crack on. Oh, in fact, as well, there's the completely lined inside the Cosori dual blaze. So yeah, let's crack on. It's going to be fast paced with mixing, because it's very bog standard. So let's crack on and get mixing. Right, we're going to be popping it into our basket, pre-prepared. No preheat required. Let's just get this cake mixture in, see how it fills it up. Feels like a lot of cake mixture, which is perfect. It's what I want. Okay, there we are. Let's get it in. Oh, it's heavy. Bake 160 or 320 Fahrenheit. 25 minutes. We'll put in 30, but we'll check at 25 when there's 5 minutes left. See you in a bit. So while that's cooking, got half an hour still. I wanted to say a massive thank you to Carol in Spain, Rosemary Charles, and Cheryl Hauker. Sorry if I've mangled your surname, Cheryl, Rosemary and Carol. Thank you very, very much for your super thanks. It's really appreciated. I really, really do appreciate it. It's very generous of you. Thank you very, very much. This will carry on cooking, but what if you're hanging around and you haven't subscribed already? Please do, if you fancy. So it's completely up to you. Also, I do have a Vinted link. Things like that are on sale in there, and bits and bobs, as well as an Etsy listing. There's kind of like a house portrait on there and a very old cake stand that's quite rare. But you know, go check them out. See you in a bit when we come and check it. Okay, there's 8 minutes to go, but I thought I'd check it, so let's have a look. Ooh. Okay, that's looking good. I'll leave it. I know it's not ready, so I'm going to put it back in. It looks like it's risen quite nicely. Brilliant. See you in a few more minutes. Okay, it's ended, so let's have a look. Ooh. Oh, let's put it down gently. Let's just do the clean skewer test first. Oh yeah, that doesn't look too bad at all. And then the temperature check. I'm looking between 93 and 98 Celsius, which is 200 to 210 Fahrenheit. 30 minutes that took. Brilliant. I'll accept that. That is absolutely fantastic. Right, I'm going to leave it to cool in the basket for a few minutes, 5-10 minutes, and then get it out and put it on the wire rack and leave it to completely cool. So I'll see you in a bit. I think I'll have a coffee. Okay, yes, it's completely cold, looking all right. Is it deep enough to cut in half? That is the question. I'm going to give it a go. Very risky manoeuvre, but with this, can you even see it? Chop, chop, chop. I'm going to try that. So it has to be completely flat on the surface. Really need a cake plate, or a plate that fits this kind of size. I'll have to keep an eye out. And I don't know if this is going to work, I've got to be honest. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, I've just transferred it to the paper because I kind of need the board as a plate. So let's try and just move that. I'll just clear up and then we can put the cream and strawberries in position. Lovely. Right, let's get the strawberries on first. I'll just grab the cream up, which I've already whipped. That was what was left of the Graham's cream, double cream, very nice cream too. Do I have a palette knife? Sure, yes I do. Right, first of all, cream or first maybe? Cream first, because it's spread it with a palette knife. Oh! It's one way to lay your strawberries on the cake. I've actually run out of jam, so this is the second, or even better, thing. Do I have enough strawberries though? Yeah. That's great. Let's get the top back on, which will be interesting. Okay, carry it over. Right. This is the tricky bit. But hey ho, look, I'm managing to actually hold it with my hand, which is pretty, I didn't expect that, to be fair. And it is a little bit fragile. Well, I'm thinking that's looking not too bad at all. Ice and sugar enough makes everything look fantastic, doesn't it? Ugh, okay, let's have a taste test. Wow, it's flipping enormous. That'll keep us going for days. Well, yeah, possibly. But I thought my glasses are actually, I can't see a thing. Right, okay, back on. Let's have a slice, see what it's like, looks like in the inside. That's better. Well, that's not looking too shabby as a nice internal piece with the, yeah, I mean, that's looking really nice. Oh. Okay, you know, it's going to go in there. Actually, to be fair, I'm really glad I did cut it in half. That makes this tray bake even better. So, yeah. That's really delicious. With the baked strawberries on top, which adds an even sort of real strawberry sweetness with the fresh strawberry in the middle, topped with a bit of cream and cake. Oh my God. Wow. That does really well for cakes, the Cosori dual blaze. 30 minutes. 30 minutes this took, exactly. What I would say, it's got a bottom element. Depending on your air fryer, I think a bottom element is needed. Let's have a look at the bottom. I mean, that looks absolutely perfect for a cake bottom. And the sort of line that you have there. Really lovely. Free strawberries as well, even better. Well, I think everybody's going to enjoy this, especially on Father's Day. This won't go out on Father's Day, very unlikely. It takes a lot more editing than the sort of the other stuff. But whatever you know, whenever date goes out, I hope you all had a great Father's Day, all the great dads out there. Thanks so much for watching. I'm going to make a cup of tea and dish this out to the rest of the family. They're all waiting. Thanks so much for watching. See you on the next one. Bye.